It's 6:30 and this is our flash news in English for the Vendée Globe. Well, the top news tonight is that Yannick Bestaven has a date with depression, nasty depression this weekend at Cape Horn. Meantime, on the rankings, Damien Seguin is up to third place, his best placing yet. And good news for Stéphane Le Deraison, who's repaired his mainsail track and hook, as we see now.
Bon, grâce à Bernard Pointet, je viens d'essayer de mettre en place une solution. Et il n'y a plus qu'à procéder aux essais avec la voile. Donc c'est tout un bidouillage. Mais apparemment ça peut fonctionner comme ça. Donc j'y vais. Bon, ça fait des heures maintenant que je suis sur ce système là de hook. Et ça marche. Ça fait vraiment plaisir parce que là je désespérais de pouvoir maintenir cette voile. Donc un grand merci à Bernard Pointet, le concepteur du système, qui m'a donné une solution, et puis un coup de chapeau à Jean Le Cam, parce que je crois bien que c'est lui qui avait inventé cette solution de secours. Merci beaucoup.
A little bit of a collaborative effort for Stéphane Le Deraison in Time for Oceans, but he's back on the racecourse. Arnaud Tripon is another sailor who has had some repairs to do. He had a problem with the head sail. That solution is found for him. And also Alexia Barry on TSE for My Planet. She had an exploding backstay block, which averted a disaster there, and she's going well. So let's look at the rankings then for 6 o'clock this evening French time. Well, Yannick Bestaven is leading by 167 miles from Charlie Dallin. Dallin's slightly quicker, but Damien Seguin, as I said, up to third, the Paralympic champion, doing 17.2 knots and catching Dallin. There's only about 70 miles between the two of them. Tommy Riong's close as well in third, 17.4 knots. So the third and fourth place boats are the quickest of the top four. Jean Le Cam's fifth just now, Benjamin Dutreux sixth, Boris Herman and Isabelle Josk have swapped places. Boris is a little bit slower, but I say he's got a better position than Isabelle Josk and is now seventh. Josk is eighth, Maxime Sorel is ninth, Giancarlo Pedotti in 10th, and Louis Burton catching up all the time, doing 17.1 knots on the speed gun to 30 minutes before these rankings. Further down the table we see Alan Rura, the international, going steadily on La Fabrique in 15th. Then Arnaud Boissier, Pip here, Jeremy Bayou in 16th, 17th and 18th. Bayou is still 500 miles behind Pip here and going fairly well, but the quickest on the water this evening is Stéphane Le Deraison and Kojiro Shiraishi. Le Deraison in 19th, doing 18.6 knots. Kojiro Shiraishi doing an 18.8 knots and going well on DMG Morai 1. Miranda Merrin in 23rd, pretty steady for her just now in 13 knots, just under a high pressure system and going well. And Ari Hosela, steady as ever, steady Eddie. Ari Hosela on start doing 6.8 knots in 26th place just now. Pip here crossed the anti-meridian earlier in the day, and she was going to tell us all about it, and she just actually missed the point when she crossed. But let's see Pip.
The milestones just keep coming this week. I crossed the anti-meridian and I was going to savour the moment with you, only I was sitting there looking at the numbers at 179, we're on 179 for a long time. Why are the numbers going down? And I completely missed it again and was sitting looking at 179 west, so I can't share that with you, but we crossed the anti-meridian.
And indeed Pip here then ticking off another important milestone on board Medallia. Join me tomorrow. My guests will be double header, Mike Golding, 4 times Vendée Globe racer, and Will Harris from Team Malizia, and we'll be on at 12:30. Any questions for the two of them or anybody else indeed involved with the Vendée Globe, do post them on social media channels, on Instagram, on Facebook or on Twitter. We'll see you tomorrow.